what is the kind of mechanics that will get deployed in, let's say, 5 years from now, in the airspace? Because we've seen in recent conflicts that control over the air of a country essentially ensures control over the land.
Okay.
And therefore, to maintain this air supremacy, one would deploy a lot of tech, and which is essentially the threat that Indrajal is a safety net against.
Yes.
Now, what is the evolving threat landscape? In 3 to 5 years, what kind of weaponry can we see in the air?
So one recent one I really liked, which I saw not really liked, but I found interesting, is something called an agentic drone. So you would have heard a lot about agentic AI, right?
Yes.
So agentic drone is basically like an AI agent enabled drone, right? So what happens with this drone is you give it a goal saying that you have to go hit so and so place, right? And once the goal is set and it is given the access to internet, access to whatever data it needs, it will find its way, right? And today we cannot predict what path it will take, whether it is going to go stop somewhere for 10 minutes, then quietly go there, and how it's going to go, what path it's going to take, you cannot predict, right? But it will use whatever intelligence possible to based on the internet, based on the data available, to be like, okay, there's probably anti-drone systems here that doesn't work at this time, so let me go stop here for 3 hours, then after that again fly. And so the goal oriented approach is going to be a huge leap of technology, right? Because that kind of processing power is coming into drones, right? So that's a scary thought, right?
I'm reminded of the paperclip AI scenario. Right? You've heard about it, right? Yeah. So essentially, just for the audience, AI with the end goal of creating as many paper clips as efficiently as it can, may take a lot of decisions that may ultimately not be good for humanity.
Yes.
And eventually convert the entire world into paper clips by drawing metal from buildings, eventually from blood of the human beings as well. That's a hypothetical scenario, but what a goal-based agentic AI can do, it is essentially a depiction of that.
Correct.
Now, in this agentic weaponry that you mentioned, hypothetical scenario, let us say there is a friendly jeep crossing by, which is attracting a lot of enemy attention. And that starts an engagement with the enemy. Now, till the time that jeep is not destroyed, the enemy will not disengage and the drone will not get a chance to cross.
Yes.
So it can possibly attack its own in the interest of the larger goal.
Yeah. We've seen this happen in so many like military exercises, right?
Could you detail that out?
Like there was a US military exercise where they gave this drone similar goal, and it started attacking its cooperating drones just to get the quickest response to its goal, right? It started attacking its own resources, right? In some sense, the other US allied resources, because again, this the exact same example. So if you look at pure logical thinking, what it made absolute sense, saying that if I eliminate this, which is delaying my time, right, I get to my goal faster, right?
Yes.
But assuming there are no such rules underneath built which are governing the system, the supervising rules, right? Hence the supervisors, right? So I think that's why we say supervisors are so important in AI, that you need to build supervisor on supervisor on supervisor on supervisor, right? So an AI has to be, even if it has 50 or 100 supervisors, it will still run equally fast, right? Better than human. I won't say equally fast, but better than human, right?
But even with 50 to 100 supervisors,
Yeah.
do you would you sleep peacefully having built those 50 supervisors? When I say you, I don't mean you as in Indrajal, but would anyone across the globe be completely convinced that in a real-time war scenario, the AI will not make a mistake or is flawless in terms of decision making and ethical decision making?
I would trust it over human beings.
Hmm.
I mean, what's the flip side? It's like, you have to always look at, it's not about trusting this. It is, what is the other side, right? If really an enemy's weapon, whether manned, has come into this, into the same scenario, you cannot build that 500 supervisors on a human being, right? There are the limitations to what thing can do, right? So one side there is human emotion at play, and the second side there is pure hard calculating math, right? I would be like built well, I would go with the math, right? So it's tough. this is a I know this is a slippery slope, but think about the other side. Think about the emotional state of the human being who is under stress, under duress, under constant this thing, and a weapon in his or her hand that could destroy God knows what, and they have to take split-second decisions, right, about things. I really don't know how a human put in that same scenario would react. We think that they are going to be ethical, but are you sure?
Hopefully.
Humanity
Humanity has survived the passage of time, right? So